Hello, this is a brief video on some of the features of the Brightspace page we'll be using for the course. The MAT 330 and 681 sections will be merged, so just be aware that the title on Brightspace may change slightly. Okay, announcements will appear here, and you can also reach them on the tab here. Sorry, let me just switch over to View as Learner. Yeah, so be mindful of announcements. I'll usually send out announcements at least once a week, recapping the week and what's due and what's coming up. If we go to content here, we have the syllabus in a PDF format, as well as the screen recordings from um, videos here, and they're also posted on YouTube. Tried to embed the recording here directly. I don't think you can skip ahead or anything like that on this particular recording. So you can also click on the link here for the YouTube version here. Those two videos there are identical. So here you have access to the syllabus as well as screen recordings of me going through the details of the syllabus. Let's see, the next section here, lesson notes. So these are roughly broken up by the material prior to the midterm. So lessons 1 through 12 here correspond to the material that will be on the midterm exam. So these are the PDF files. Videos are on YouTube. And then we have the remaining notes here, lessons 15 to 27, which take us to the final exam. A couple lesson numbers are skipped there. There's a lesson number for the midterm as well as for the review. And so those are posted here. You have your review for your midterm and solutions, some formulas. You will have access to a formula sheet on both the midterm and final. And we have a final exam review as well. Here is some, there's also some brief info on the group presentation. I'm going to hold off on full details of that until we get a little bit further along in the course. Videos here. Again, this is going to be a link to YouTube where the screen recordings will be posted. Um, if you have a Lehman email account, please note that the format of the Lehman email has changed. Instead of first name dot last name at lc.cuny.edu for students, it's now first name dot last name, I believe last two digits of the emplid at stu-mail.lehman.cuny.edu. So please, if you haven't already, please claim that new version of your email address so you can get announcements about this course sent to your email. Let's see, if we go over to assignments and tests here, this is where you'll be submitting the homework assignments. So we click on the first one here. We have the information in terms of which textbook problems. This first assignment is from the Chapter 1 Self-Test Problems and Exercises. 8th edition of the text, pages 20 and 21. You're going to do 3 out of these problems listed here. Again, please see the textbook screen recording for more details there. And you can upload your solutions here. If you want to handwrite your solutions and take a picture or scan and upload them, that's fine. If you want to use some other type of software to type out the solutions, that's up to you, whatever's more convenient. You'll also be submitting your group assignments through here. But again, that's we'll talk about that a little later in the course. Discussion board here for classwork homework. So we have an introductory section here where you can ask questions about the syllabus, Brightspace, and if you want to introduce yourself, that is optional. And then we have the assignments here, basically corresponding to each day. Each day, roughly 2 lessons. And then you want to post here a comment or question or strategy about a homework assignment corresponding to that lesson in order to get classwork and attendance credit. Again, you have 48 hours to post, so the June 1st lessons are due June 3rd, and so on. The Thursday lessons will be due, so like June 4th will be the first Thursday, and then the posts for those for that day is due by the Monday. Grades here will be posted, and so you can keep track of your progress here. Again, the homework grades, midterm final, and the course grade will be posted here, as well as your grades for your discussion board for the classwork and attendance. And we have online meeting here if you want to get access to the Zoom for office hours. And also we'll be doing the exams through Zoom, unless otherwise. If you need an in-person exam, please let me know. So again, this is a brief overview of Brightspace. If you haven't used Brightspace or you have any other questions, please feel free to email me. I'll be happy to go over that in more detail. Thank you.